Hi there.
What brings you here?
The Hunter's Gorge is sealed tight, and I can't get to the Valley of Blood. That's how you end up in Stuart.
Do you know your way around here?
Beyond Stuart? Sure. There's plenty of farmland and plantations here, and a few other things.
Other things? What do you mean?
There are caves all around this area, and you don't hear a good thing said about them. In any case, I prefer the open sky above my head, and would rather keep my distance from dingy vaults.
What do they say about the caves?
The people here believe in an ancient curse and in undead monsters that roam the caves. Maybe it's all superstition, who knows? I'm not going to look and see if it's true anyhow.
What then? What are you going to do?
I'm going to start by looking for Ricklin. Then we'll surely find a way to get out of here.
Who's Ricklin?
We're getting married soon.
So, he's your lover?
That's right. He's also one of the rangers, and was supposed to scout the north of Stuart while I looked around the south.
So where's Ricklin now?
If only I knew. I do worry with the rebels and all the stories. The region is in a bit of an uproar.
Ricklin won't have joined the rebels, will he?
I wouldn't have thought so. That would be terrible. Don't get me thinking about that.
You never know, Gilby. I'll keep an eye open anyway.
Can't hurt. I'll have a look around as well.
Hold! What are you doing here?
I heard you're carrying out forbidden experiments here.
I'm sorry. What? Who's saying that?
Just joking. Master Worgen sent me. How's the experiment going?
Well, not exactly as planned. I was supposed to treat plants with an agent and feed it to meat bugs. We wanted to examine the livers afterwards, but then the field raiders came.
And?
And they ate the plants and the meat bugs. Oh, now they're on a rampage in the south fields. Master Worgen will be beside himself with rage.
Well, that's the end of the experiment.
Well, Maybe Master Worgen can do something with the livers of the field raiders. After all, they did eat the agent.
Have fun then. I'm heading off and reporting to Master Worgen.
Stop! Wait! Don't go!
What's up now?
You're armed! Look at me! What do you want me to do?
Oh, sod it. I'll kill the field raiders for you. How many livers do you need?
All of them.
Maybe I should stop asking questions.
Where did the field raiders go?
They clambered down the rock face.
The rock face.
Yes, there's a path to the barn. They went down there.
Hey, you! I've really got a problem.
What would that be?
The people are thirsty and I'm running out of mead. Rotter's already complaining because I told him that soon there won't be any left.
Don't tell me that I need to get some for you from Murderer.
No, I'm running out of honey. Get me a few honeycombs and I'll show you how to brew the stuff.
How much honey do you need?
You'd be best off plundering half a dozen beehives. That should be enough.
I'll get some honey for you. Where can I find it?
From Ogtar's farm in the east of the city. There are wild bees there. They should have honey, too. The nests aren't always easy to find, so keep your eyes peeled.
What is there to report? What's Hem doing?
Field raiders came along and ate up your experiment.
What? That boy is as thick as 2 short planks. I'll beat the cost out of him with my belt.
Take it easy. I took care of the field raiders and ripped out their livers. Hem thought you might be able to use them.
What? Maybe he's not so stupid after all. Let's see. I'll need to examine the livers right away.
You have to teach me something right away.
Oh, yes, of course. Listen, I don't have the time now, but here's a valuable recipe. You can read, can't you?
Yeah, if the recipe will do the trick, hand it over.
Look! The Goblin Bane!
Well, any other problems?
Barren soil, bad weather, lazy workers. The usual.
You're not interested in the war, huh?
Here war, there war. What's a simple man like myself supposed to do? All I want to do is get a return on my harvest. I don't care who buys it.
Aren't you afraid of Robar?
Robar? That nutcase king? I'm more afraid of the next hailstorm. They're all just stories.
The people are thirsty. Have you got anything for me?
So, my dear landlord, here's the honey.
Excellent. I'll get right to the vat.
Hold on.
Why? Oh, yes, your reward. Here.
Halt! Friend or foe?
Leuven sent me. How are you holding up?
It's high time Hurton kicked Renwick out of Stewart. The Baron's a bloody collaborator, but we can't prove it.
What if I had proof of Renwick's collusion?
That'd be the end of him. You should go see Hurtan right away.
Where is Hurtan?
Further back, in the cave.
What are you doing here? Are you one of Renwick's men? Speak quickly, lest my weapons speak for you.
Easy, Hareton, easy. Your sister sent me. I have letters that might help you.
What sort of letters are they?
They prove that your brother has been in cahoots with Robar for a long time.
Oh, really? Well, that's just what I need. Now I'll have all the men of Stuart on my side. Renwick is finished. I owe you my gratitude.
I just need a permit to get to Silverlake, and I need my friend Diego released. That'll be all the thanks I need.
So be it. You have my word. I need to get to Stuart quickly. Damn! What'll happen to Ricklin?
Ricklin? What's the problem?
Ricklin is one of my best men. He's gone deeper into the cave. I have to look for him.
How about this? You take care of your brother. I'll look out for Ricklin.
Really? Oh, what would we do without you?
I ask myself the same question.
We just wanted to offer you our thanks.
Oh, Jovi, I have sad news for you.
Sad news.
Ricklin is dead.
Dead? What are you going to do now?
I'm going to Silverlake.
I will search for my kin from the Rangers Guild in the Valley of Blood. Maybe they need my help.
Stop! Oh, it's you! You missed all the excitement. The Baron's in the dungeon, and his brother's running the show now.
Good. Hareton came to power. Otherwise, the whole effort would go to waste.
What? Are you by any chance?
I need to be getting on.
Let me guess. This is how you make your living.
I've already done my bit.
Do you realize that these people will all die now?
Why?
Hareton will never surrender to King Robar. Stuart is doomed to fall.
The doomed king of Mertana needs to win the war first.
He's won every battle up until now. Every one.
Then it's time for him to lose.
I'm glad to see you. What happened to Ricklin?
I found Ricklin, but he was already dead.
Dead, you say? How sad. But I'll keep my word. Diego is free and the permit is yours. All of Stuart is in your debt. Take this shield as a sign of our friendship. Only those of the House of Stuart and its closest followers may wear it. I've had my servants bring some good sets of armor from the armory. One of these should be a good fit. You'll need it in the Valley of Blood.
You honor me. By your leave, I would like to move on now.
Of course. One final request?
Yes?
Give this letter to Gilthor, if you should meet him in Silverlake.
That can be arranged.
Have a safe journey. May Enos be with you. Welcome, my savior!
What'll happen to Renwick?
His treachery will not go unpunished. The people shall decide. He's sitting in the dungeons with plenty of time to think about what he has done. I certainly pity my brother. Mermond was a snake in his ear.
What will happen to Mermond?
Maybe I can use him as a pawn if Robar shows up here.
What will you do if Robar comes?
Robar will see that the men of Stuart love their freedom. We will fight. I will follow King Ethon into death, if fate demands it.
Stop! The path to the Valley of Blood is off limits.
I've got a permit to get to Silverlake. Here.
The seal of the Baron. Very well, sir. But, good sir, you can pass, sir.
Hey, you. Can you help me?
How can I be of help?
I come from the castle. Actually, I'm a trader. But I also help treat the wounded and ill. I wanted to ask the rangers a favor, but where are they?
Indeed. Not many around here. What were you going to ask them?
We need healing nuts for the wounded. I need someone to hunt the boars in the southeast of the valley and cut the nuts out of their stomachs.
What?
The boars love these nuts, and the nuts have strong healing powers but are poisonous to humans. The poison is neutralized in their stomachs, though, so we cut them out of the boars.
I see.
Look, help me out and I'll reward you. 6 nuts will be fine. I'm going back to the castle now. See me there once you've got the nuts. Did you remember about the heal?
Sure. Hunt boars, cut open.
Who are you? Are you coming from the battle?
No, from Stuart. I'm looking for Gilthor, the castellan of the Silverlake Castle.
You found him. I am Gilthor.
The Baron of Stuart gave me a letter for you.
Some news from Stuart. Finally.
Here. Now that I've delivered the letter to you, I'd like to ask you something.
Sorry, stranger. Whatever it may be, it'll have to wait.
Wait? But my issue is urgent.
I believe you, but since the end of the battle, my hands have been full. We need to bury the dead and take care of the wounded.
Maybe I could be of some help.
We welcome any helping hand. I need to return to the castle, and Duran's still wandering over the battlefield.
Doran?
My lord's standard-bearer. He refuses to take refuge in the castle. Bring him home, and then I might hear out your request.
Why is it that Doran doesn't want to return to the castle?
His honor won't allow him to. He's lost our lord's standard during the battle.
Don't you care for your lord's standard?
I do, but I had to gather all of my men in the castle quickly.
I'll see about Doran. Then, we will speak further. Where's the battlefield?
Northeast from here, near the entrance of the Gorge of Thorniara. Simply follow the trader route.
And your castle? Where can I find it?
South from here. Simply follow the road leading southeast. How about Duran?
I haven't spoken with him yet, but...
Hey, you! Listen here. Listen.
What do you want?
I need mushrooms for my experiments.
Mushrooms? Experiments? What are you saying?
I'll explain everything once I have the mushrooms. I'll reveal the secrets of alchemy to you. You'll be inducted.
Speak then. What mushrooms do you seek?
Deadly morals. A very rare sort. They need blood. Fresh blood. To grow. To flourish. Wait! There was a battle. Northeast of here, yes? Yes. Battle. There you'll find morals. When the blood of the fallen soaks the ground, the deadly morals drain life to sprout around.
If you already know where they grow, go pick them yourself.
The goblins are everywhere. The little creatures won't let me through.
Well, if I come across any of these bloody fungi of yours, I'll bring you some.
Bloody fungi? Deadly morals. Deadly morals. Morals. Must.
Take it easy, man. So what is it you're doing here anyway?
Research. Studies. Experiments.
I used to teach in the castle once, but they don't want old Alzar anymore.
Why don't they want you in the castle anymore?
Gowan and his entourage are ignorant. Silly pinheads who don't know what life is all about. I'd have helped them widen their horizons. They chased me away.
Why would Garwin's men chase you away?
Let's not talk about it. It's a stupid story. Silly. Silly, that's what you get. That's what you get when you get involved with dancers. But you're not stupid. You want to learn something, don't you?
What can you teach me?
Once you bring me the morals, I'll tell you how to enhance mana potions. Really, enhance. And it's easy to do.
What brings you to the land of death and sorrow, stranger?
Death and sorrow are my true companions. And you?
I'm Kraglan, Grand Master of the Rangers Guild. I'm searching for survivors.
It doesn't look too good.
My people set a handsome award for their cause. If only I could find my nephew.
Your nephew?
His name is Killian. He's been missing since the battle.
Your nephew, eh? I could help search for him. Do you have any idea where he could be?
He must be somewhere on the battlefield.
Maybe he fled from the battle.
Nobody saw him in the Rangers' camp. The only other area he knows well is the woodcutters' camp.
Okay, you keep looking here. I'll check at the woodcutters.
Have you found Killian?
What happened to your guild?
The war took its toll. Lord Gawain had ordered my people into battle, but I didn't want that. We should have all fortified ourselves in the castle. Open battle was just plain suicide.
What happened to your people?
Some flew south, but the majority fell in battle. I'm afraid they're all dead.
What do you know about the battle?
The site itself tells a terrible story. The casualties on both sides were high. No sign of Lord Gawain or Lord Hagen. Stones everywhere. And then there's this head.
What do you make of the head and all the stones?
Well, as a ranger, I can read the landscape. The stones are part of a rockfall or a landslide, which must have interrupted the battle. But the head, this puzzles me. Has Hagen been using dark magic? Is it a demon's head?
You think Hagen's using the dark arts?
Who knows what lurks in a paladin's head? Who can say what sort of unholy alliances Robar has gotten himself into? Go to the battlefield and see what you can make of it.
Have you seen a standard, maybe? A silver crest of Sitarif on a royal blue background.
Let me guess, you must be Doran. Gilthor is worried about you.
Gilthor? Does he want you to bring me back to the castle?
Yeah.
Forget it. I'm not going back without our Lord's standard. Never.
Come on. There are other things Gilthor has on his mind right now. He's not upset about the loss of the standard.
I'm not afraid of his wrath.
What's the problem then?
If I return without the standard, I'll be dishonored. Forever.
Very well. You know what? I'll help you. I found a blue standard in one of the goblin caves. Tell me it's yours.
My Lord's standard. That's it. My honor is saved. Thank you, stranger. Thank you.
Never mind. I'm off to the castle, and so are you, incidentally.
Very well. See you at Silverlake Castle!
Morals, mushrooms, have you got them?
Here are the damned fungi.
Yes! Oh, splendid. All I need now is a fresh skull. Take a good look at yourself. Yes. Yes, your head would make a perfect skull.
How about a skull that isn't attached to my neck?
Sure. Bring me one from the battlefield, will you? Nice and fresh. Fresh!
A skull? Like this one?
Oh, yes, good boy. Nice skull. Nice, very nice. If I take a closer look...
What then?
Your skull is fresher, nicer. I'll need it.
That again? I'll have your hide instead, you loon.
Look here, a new face.
Who are you?
Baldwin. I used to work in the woodcutter's camp once, but that's all history now. Damned war.
What's going on here?
We're taking the wounded to the castle and burying the fallen. Well, the ones we managed to find.
I thought the battle took place up north.
There too. We were on the way back, and the Rangers Guild lent us some provisions.
What's with the Rangers?
Dead or fled. The Grand Master Kraglin must be loitering somewhere. He ducked out from the battle. Cowardly swine.
Tell me something about this region.
Quite far in the northeast from here is a battlefield. The castle is located in the south, and my old camp lies quite close. North from here. Goblins living in the caves have been giving us quite some trouble lately. Beyond the castle in the south live the orcs. They used to be harmless, but they've gone haywire now.
What's going on with the goblins?
The beasts used to be merely impudent. However, they've become literally dangerous since the war started. Those in the south steal everything that isn't pinned down, while the ones in the north eat everything they can get their hands on, even humans.
The orcs went haywire?
Earlier, they wouldn't hurt a fly, yet they launched an attack on the castle recently.
But you were on the battlefield, weren't you?
Only on the extreme edge. Even there, the ground is burnt down.
What about the rest of the battlefield?
I don't know. A landslide blocked the pass. Buried half of the army. Gilthor wanted to clear the debris, but this big, creepy head...
What about the head?
Some enormous, hideous stone face. Nasty as a dog's ass. I swear it was watching me all the time. And something behind it scraped, clattered, and made noise, but nobody answered our calls.
I need help.
What is it?
Our guild's emblem was a golden arrowhead. I hid it in a cave before the battle.
And now?
The damned goblins have made themselves at home here, including the cave where I hid it. Can you retrieve it for me?
I'll bring you the golden arrowhead. Just tell me how to find the goblin cave.
Close by, to the east. I don't want to sound pushy, but have you got the arrowhead?
Sorry, I didn't have time yet. Goblins are slowly getting on my nerves.
They've been breeding like rabbits since the war. You'll hardly find a cave without these damned creatures anymore. Even if you do, just be careful that nothing worse lurks in there.
Is this the way to the castle?
No, simply follow the road to the south through the Gorge of the Penitents.
Gorge of the Penitents? It's a funny name.
Lord Gawain stews his prisoners in cages there until they start regretting their deeds. Not a place one would want to end up.
Seems like your guild hasn't been in the best condition lately.
The guild ceased to exist. Our Grand Master Kraglin is missing. Some of us fled west after the battle began. Most of them joined Lord Gawain in the war. So far, nobody's returned.
I met Kraglin. He's alive.
Really? Where is he?
He's been looking for the survivors on the battlefield.
Finally, some good news. Thanks. Hello. I don't want to sound pushy, but have you got the arrowhead?
Here, the golden arrowhead.
Splendid. That's it indeed. Maybe there's still hope for our guild after all.
It'll be fine.
I'd like to believe that.
Halt!
Open the gate!
No way, stranger. Nobody enters without the Castellan's permission.
I spoke with Gilthorpe. I was to bring Doran back from the battlefield. And so I have. He's on his way now.
Oh yes, the Castellan mentioned this. Forgive my being rude. Ever since Lord Gawain was imprisoned, we've been very careful here.
What did you say? Lord Gawain is in prison? The lord of the castle?
Haven't you heard? Orcs kidnapped him.
How did that happen?
You should talk to Welgard the blacksmith. He can tell you the whole story.
Open the gate then.
Of course. Get inside.